Hope posted on her Instagram page, and she said, 1 year ago today, I was shot 1 bullet, 3 holes. I will be going live on TikTok with my side of the story at 8 p.m. Then she shared this picture, was a video with Arthur, and she was like zooming in on his eyes, and it looks like they're just chilling at a bar. And then she shared this picture where you can see all the blood on the sheets from where she was laying. Then she shared this message between her and Arthur said, you don't give a F about me. Watch. You and your people not safe. On 5. And your property ain't either. Bright days ahead. Watch your surroundings when he drop you off. No more words. Then he says, Hope, I miss you. Please, baby. I'm not healthy in my mind. Hope, please, what the F? You're not going to have a long life if you keep ignoring me. So he's straight threatening her life. So then she went live. So I went and I set all sorts of alarms to make sure I did not miss this live.
I would say my body's probably like 80% back to normal, whatever, because coming up on, a year. But yeah. I really just wanted to do this whole like live stream, like tell the story or whatever, because coming up on a year of this happening, I just wanted, I would say my body's probably like 80% back to normal. Not normal, but like functioning, because nothing's normal, right? But like functioning. And I want to like move past this moment. And I feel like I've been stuck on it because I haven't really said anything to you guys or just like publicly. Right. So cheers to that. We'll get to it. That's the whole point. So
I get people want her to get to it, but I'd rather her tell the full story so we don't miss anything. I don't want her to rush through it, because so many people will do that. They'll be like, oh, I'm going to come tell the whole story, and then they'll rush through things and forget all sorts of things. So it's good to just take your time.
But now, basically, I just want to tell you guys the whole like story of everything so that everything makes sense. Some people know, I feel like there's this whole thing of like 3 sides to every story. Like, you know, each person has a side and then there's the actual side. So it is what it is, right? I like to call it like 30 days of straight up chaos. Like just 30 days in my brain of straight up chaos. Like, I'm just going to skip to the meaty beats or whatever you want to call it. My and Arthur's relationship was going crazy, not well.
I do know that, like, Arthur, I'm trying to think back to my interview with him, what he shared on his relationship with Hope before this whole incident. I do know he admitted that he was talking to other women, hanging out with other women. He would come home late in the middle of the night. She would be upset. And he pretty much admitted that he was not being faithful to Hope leading up to his first arrest.
Somehow drugs came into play, you know what I'm saying? Arthur started using drugs like pills or whatever, and it was just like chaos. Like when I say chaos, I mean like just crazy events happening, not like psycho dangerous stuff, but just like wild stuff. Like I'm not putting all this on him. Like I'm not being a victim. He's not. Neither one of us is a victim. Neither one of us is a bad guy. You feel me? Period. But what I'm saying is there was a whole bunch of factors. Like me, I had a whole bunch of issues, trust issues out the ass, you guys. Trust issues.
I think for good reason. He admitted that he cheated on her.
I think I lost like 3 jobs back to back stressing. over just like my whole relationship and everything.
It's giving Brooke from this season of Love After Lockup.
Everybody knew all of this, you know. But nonetheless, I digress, right? She said, I think I remember you from rehab. I've never been to rehab, I'm sorry. I've been to like therapists and stuff, but she was not there. Anyways, so yeah, it was just crazy stuff like in our relationship, like random strangers popping up at my house and like just crazy stuff, like us fighting and being physical with each other, like just outrageous arguing and females and things popping up for like almost a whole month and stuff. And so eventually I got tired of it and I told him he had to get out, and I put him out with all his stuff, which is like so evil of me, of course. Because I be laughing to stop from crying because I'm so dramatic. But no, I ended up putting him out. That didn't go too well, you know. Anger, aggression on everybody's part didn't go too well. I think that was the first time he had got arrested for like evading arrest. Was when I had put him out.
Okay, so that explains, because I always wondered, oh, there's my cat. There he goes. He always has to make sure he says something in the background of my video. I always wondered what happened with that evading arrest charge that he got before. That was his first arrest, like that happened May, and that was before this shooting.
I had put him out
before his second arrest, I'm pretty sure.
Now and then, I don't know what happened after that. I really don't. I just heard the stories from the police that he was running from them and ended up like towards my apartment complex building. And she said, are you trying to tell the story without giving too much? No, I just be getting sidetracked. So that's why I have to focus so I can remember where I'm at. But no. I digress again, bitch. We're gonna sip some tea. Anyways, I had put him out. He got arrested, evading arrest. I had got evicted. Well, I got an eviction notice put on my door the following, I guess, Monday after.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot. Let me pull this eviction notice up. Okay, so this is a eviction notice she shared. Let's see if I can zoom in real quick. Okay, and for some reason I can't zoom in really good. But pretty much it just shows that she is being evicted. So I thought this was from when Hope got shot, but she's making it sound like she got evicted after the first time he was arrested, and explains here that she let an unauthorized person in her apartment and she allowed them to bring weapons on the property, which is kind of shocking because I could have swore that Arthur was swearing up and down that the apartment was in his name too at one point. At least that's what I heard from a third person.
A couple of days goes by. I guess Arthur had bailed out of jail somehow. And he showed up at my place. What was this? We had talked for like a little bit or whatever. And then I had to go, so I'm like, you can't be here. Like, we're not together. Like, this is not, I can't be here. So I'm saying, like, it's already a problem. So, like, we can't be here. So then he left, I left, right? Day goes on. I come home. I think it was like the next day or something. Yeah, I came home and he was just like there, pulled up, popped up around the corner there in the parking garage. And I was just like, bro, can we not do this? Like, can we not do this? You know, I don't feel like any issues. Like, I'm trying to stay away from you. Like, I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm trying to get away. So I drive off. I'm like, let me just leave so that there's no issues. But I'm like, bro, this is my house. Like, I'm not gonna leave my house.
At that point, she should have just went and got a restraining order. It would have made everything so much easier. I mean, a restraining order is just a piece of paper at the end of the day. It doesn't fully protect you, but I feel like it would give a little bit more of a sense of safety having that at least. But at the end of the day, I do feel like she is somewhat scared of Arthur.
And so I was like, no, I'm not gonna leave. Like, this is my house. So I circle back. I go up to the thingamajig. I go up to the apartment. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get some stuff. I'm just gonna leave. Spend the night somewhere, my mom somewhere, whatever the fuck. Because I don't want to be here. And so I'm packing my bags and stuff to go stay the night somewhere else. And Arthur comes, knocks on the door, like, what's up? Like, let me in, let me in, let me in. I'm like, man, you guys, please don't take this. Like, I'm laughing because I really don't want to cry or whatever. He needed the rest of his stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. He sounded upset, like shit just been crazy. I'm not gonna do that. And he sounded like he had left. So like I opened the door and put some stuff out, like his paperwork, his ID, his social, that type of paperwork, right? Put it outside, close the door. And I'm like, okay, cool. He got his stuff, he's gone. Whatever. He kept knocking. He like, I just need one more thing. And I'm like, man. So I felt bad. And I was trying to give him his stuff. I opened the door, give him his stuff. He like bum rushed the door. And like pushes me out the way. And it was just like really quick, y'all. This was like really fast and quick. He like pushes me out the way, and he grabs me from like behind. He like choking me and shit. And I only had one hand free. So with my one hand, I reached in my purse. I grabbed my gun. And by this time, we like by the couch and shit. I just reached behind me and pulled the trigger. This was not my gun, you guys. This was someone else's gun. Never shot the gun before. But yes, you guys, I shot myself in the side of my butt, my back, whatever you want to call it. The bullet went through and missed him, missed my dog, missed vital shit in my body, missed everything.
That's crazy. She has 3 holes from one bullet.
You know, by the grace of God, we all good. But yeah, that's how it went down. After the fact, you feel me? After the fact, so the gun goes off, y'all. I didn't really know the gun had went off. I mean, obviously I knew it went off because I pulled the trigger, like, but I'm just looking around, like I could smell the gun smoke, and I'm like, what the fuck? I kind of like sat down on the couch, and I'm looking at Arthur. He like, damn. He like, you shot me. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong. Like, where did I shoot you? Like, what the fuck? I did it. So there's nothing on him, so it has to be me. I looked down, I had like blood on my hand, like a little bit. So I was like, well, I told him, I'm like, I guess I shot myself. And he like, all right, you tripping. He didn't say that, you guys. He was like, that's crazy. You know, like, people are gonna say I shot you, like I'm going to jail, all these crazy things. And he just like ran out and left, took the gun with him. And I mean, honestly, I probably would have shot somebody who was trying to shoot me. So that says a lot too.
Why did he take the gun with him though? That was so stupid.
But
it wasn't even Hope's gun like she's claiming, and that there's somebody else's. But I don't know. Maybe she's just saying that to try to make herself not seem bad for having the gun in the car or in the apartment when Arthur was living with her. I don't know.
He left. I was like, damn, I should probably get to the hospital. And yeah, I get to the hospital. First of all, you guys should never go to what the fuck hospital is that? Baylor? Please never go to Baylor. Just like the worst hospital possible. But anyways, thanks for treating me. I don't know, they suck, y'all. But so I'm in the hospital, fucked up. I'm fucked up. If you ever been shot, then you ever been shot. I don't know, like this was my first time being shot. So
hopefully her last.
The shit hurt like hell. So mentally, emotionally, physically fucked up. If you ever been shot, then you know the police come and question anybody who got shot at the hospital. Like, they want to know what's up. The police came and asked me, like, do I want to talk? I said no like 3 times. I'm up emotionally. Like, if you ever been in a domestic violence situation, then you will understand how it feels. Like, you understand how it feels to like love somebody even after you just tried to kill them. Like,
you know, I don't know if there's to the point where she should have shot him, but it does sound like he was choking her for a hot minute. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. If you're choking someone, a lot of the times, and even in legal context, it is a form of deadly force because a lot of times it can quickly and easily lead to unconsciousness, serious physical injury, and death. Like, if you're choking someone, you're trying to do some serious harm to them. Like, if you just do it for like 2 seconds, like you put your hands around their throat and then realize, oh, I messed up, I don't want to do this, and stop, that's one thing that's still wrong as hell. But the way she made it sound like, it sounded like it was going on for like a good 30 seconds at least. She said she opened the door, he was choking her out, and he was still choking her out by the time she got to the couch and she was able to reach in the purse and pull out the gun. So he was really trying to do some damage if he was choking her for that long. They have a stand your ground law in the state of Texas and in the state of Missouri where I'm from. And this means that if you're in a place where you have a legal right to be and you reasonably believe that force, including deadly force under certain circumstances, is immediately necessary to protect yourself from death, serious bodily injury, or certain forcible felonies, you are not required to retreat before using that force. And he came in her apartment, he started choking her. It sounds like he wasn't letting go so easily.
They're crying. I'm like, okay, you know what? Keep beating my ass. Like, he finna keep whooping me. Like, it's finna be hell every day. Like, who knows what he finna do? I just tried to shoot him. So, like, I'm finna tell the truth. But I can't tell the whole truth. I ain't never been in no type of trouble, y'all. So it's like, what you mean tell the police anything? Like, I'm thinking that if I tell these people, like he a fella, like, I don't know what the fuck to tell them. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna tell them half the truth, and that's all they need to know. Like, just for future reference, please don't do this to anybody. Do not tell people half the truth, obviously. But no. So I kind of told the story like, I don't know what happened. I was coming home, somebody bum rushed me, and the gun went off. And that's pretty much how I said it. And because I kind of left it up for grabs, they kind of just went with that. I never told them his name. Like, I never told him. I never said his name.
From what I heard, they were able to get surveillance video from the apartment, and there were witnesses that were able to identify Arthur as the person that they saw that night.
What happened, I was coming home, somebody bum rushed me, and the gun went off. And that's pretty much how I said it. And because I kind of left it up for grabs, they kind of just went with that. I never told them his name. Like, I never told him. I never said his name on my soul. These people came to the hospital bed and brought me a printed out picture of him with his picture. It was like, is this who attacked you? And I was like, yes. Realistically, like, yes, that's me telling them. Like, anybody could say that, but it's like, in that moment, you're like, okay, well, I'm saying he attacked me. I'm not saying that he did this part, but like, who? Yeah, that was that. And the detective was just like, she's trying to build a case and all this other stuff. Can she have permission for the cameras and all the stuff? I gave her all this permission for everything. Like, you can look at it. They went to my apartment. All they found was, I guess they found a bullet because they tore my place up, and that was the only thing that was like tore up was the couch. But yeah, Arthur's mom called me and told me that she was like, why is it a warrant out for his arrest? And I was like, what? Like, I didn't know anything about that, because I mean, like, obviously I did now that you say it out loud, but it's like a warrant. Like, I just got shot. I don't know. I had to go to work the next day because if I did it, I was going to lose my job. So I'm at work, my new job, trying to keep my job, freshly shot. And she's saying this, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I told her the story I just told y'all. And that was the answer to the why he had a warrant, I guess. I had no idea, like, the whole aggravated assault with a deadly weapon was, like, even the thing. Like, that was not at all, like, I didn't even think that was a thing. Like, obviously, when you lay it out, that is, but I was just trying to, I just wanted him to get up off me. I just wanted him to stop. Like, I just wanted him to, like, I'm tired of fighting. I've been fighting. But let's see what the chat say. I forgot about y'all. Let me scroll up. Girl, we need to have a drink. Yes, we do, girl. The laughing is a trauma response. I'm sorry, I can't help it. She lying. You guys, I don't have to lie. That's the whole point of this, is to not. Let's see. Okay. Where is he at? He's in prison. He's in TDC. I hope somebody recorded it for the people who said they missed the story, because I really don't feel like repeating myself. Do you have any story like this? How can we fix this? I have been okay. Eventually, Arthur got out because of that one. Oh, okay. So after I got shot, then all that aggravated assault charges and stuff had came out, and I'm just like, okay, what? That was clearly not what happened. So how can we fix this? I have been in contact with people since all of it had happened, trying to figure out like how do we remedy this, or what? So I had met up with the detective, and I told the story that I just told you, and that I guess is why people say I have multiple stories or whatever. I came back and tried to free him or something. Call it what you want. I just wanted to set the story straight because people were accusing me of locking somebody up under false pretenses, and I would never do something like that. I would never purposely like ruin someone's life for no reason. Like that's stupid. Like I would never do nothing like that. So I believe he just signed a plea deal for 14 years. I think that was the plea deal. I don't really know.
14 years. He's going to be gone for a minute. And from what I've heard, he's been getting in a lot of trouble in there, so it might be even longer.
Know all the details, but shout out to AccordingtoAmber. She knows all the deets, you guys. She does her job. I can appreciate her sometimes.
Hope used to not like, I don't know. She was messaging me under my Instagram when I did my interviews with Arthur from prison, and when he was speaking out, and this is, I think, after the whole shooting incident, she wasn't really opening up about it. And she like commented, said, I don't understand why you never got my side. But the thing is, like, I let people like reach out to me. Like, if I already have started like a line of communication with someone, like where I'm tight with them and I talk to them a lot, and something like really juicy happens, or if like they talk to me and like something juicy is going on, I'll like be like, hey, what's going on with this? But typically, like, if I haven't talked to someone before, I'm just not one of those people that like to slide in someone's inbox and be like, let's do an interview. There's like, I did it with Joe Exotic, but I just don't like doing it with cast members too much, because like if the cast member either doesn't respond or if they say no. I've had cast members in the past, like when I say something they don't like, they're like, oh, she's just saying this and she's just being a bitch because I said I didn't want to do an interview with her. And it's like, no, I just am sitting here saying my opinion because I didn't like this or that. I'm just sharing my thoughts. So it's like, I just decided, okay, if someone wants to do an interview, I'll just let them come to me. Unless I've already started communication with someone and a lot's going on, then I'll be like, hey, if you ever want to talk more about this, then I'll extend that olive branch. But I don't like doing it with people that I haven't really talked to before. I usually want them to come to me if they feel comfortable enough. And then plus, you just never know, like, who's sensitive or not. Some people will say something and take it the wrong way or be sensitive and not like what I have to say and not like me. And I don't want to slide in their inbox and be like, okay, why the fuck are you talking to me, bitch? I don't like you. You called my boyfriend a bum last week. Don't talk to me, woman.
Do I have any regrets? No, never. Oh yeah, she did mention that part. Yeah, Idasia. He literally got the charges dropped from you. So when he got out of jail, I was not even like in town, and a lot of people were saying that it was my fault that he went back to jail or whatever. But I was not even in town. I hadn't really talked to him like that, especially after the whole no hope situation or whatever he said. It's cool, but nah. I was nowhere around when he got locked up after he got out from the aggravated assault charges. Like, I don't know what happened with all that. Thank you. I am doing better. I think for a long time, I feel like I didn't really have a voice of my own. Shit, I be having to ask like 30 people for advice and still don't know what to do. If you guys want to see me though, I'm gonna do some meet and greets, probably in like Phoenix, maybe Atlanta, maybe Huntsville. So like, tell me where you guys are from and where I should pull up, and we can get drinks where y'all stay. Would you ever be on TV again? Yes. Do I still talk to him? Here and there.
I wanted to ask more questions, but like right when I got a chance to start asking questions, she got off because I was busy trying to juggle with my kids while I was listening to this live. But when I spoke with Arthur's ex, she was claiming that Arthur was claiming he was talking to Hope here and there, and he was trying to act like she got this settlement and she was doing really well. And he kept saying when he got out, he was going to go home to Hope. Whatever happened to the pumpkin head man? The guy that she wore the pumpkins on their heads for Halloween? What happened to that dude?
There's no beef. Like, did TV make you look bad? What? So, did TV make me look bad? No, TV couldn't make me look bad. I think that if you've been on TV, then you know. If you ain't, then you ain't. It's kind of like there's a narrative that has to be painted. You know what I'm saying? Every Law and Order episode got a villain. So why wouldn't every Love After Lockup episode have a villain? I'm just saying.
That's a good way to put it. They're not here to make people look good.
Like chatting. We can do this on the regs. Thank you. You look beautiful. You have a good heart. Thank you, girl. Is pink? Yes, pink is my favorite color. For shit, sure. Have I been drinking? No. I have not. Just tea. But where y'all from so I can know where to come? I think Shantae said she was going to come to one of the meet and greets with me too. If y'all like Shantae.
Right, girl?
But okay, I'm finna go. Oh, Colorado? Yes, girl. No, I would never date another inmate. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Maybe a girl. Nah, hell no. We'll be fighting too hard. I can't do that, y'all. Let me stop. Let me get off of here. Colorado. Cool. Coming to Colorado. Smoke me out when I get there.
Okay, it does make sense she's thinking about being with girls. I heard Arthur would try to look for another girl while they're together.
Amber, I hope you've been tuned in the whole time. If you still tuned in, Amber, I just want you to know, girl, like, I see a lot of me in you, and I see a lot of you that I would like to take, you know what I'm saying, up under into my own craft. Like, girl, you be doing your fucking research for reals, and it's great. She said, I've been here since I did. Yes, I still drive trucks, you guys, just by my own. Finna start doing more videos of me with the truck. So if you want to see that, tune into Instagram because I will be posting reels and me in the
truck. Our own truck, that's a good hustle.
Truck. Okay, but I'm finna go because the sun's going down.